Hello children. Today in moral story you are going to get liberated from your boarding exams and your main subjects. Today we are going to hear one nice story for your moral examination. Okay? So close up all your books, listen only to the video. Right? It is a nice, enjoyable story. Right? The topic of the story is your first lesson in your moral book. Its heading is willpower, key to success. Right? So now just listen to the story. Okay. Now it goes as per your book. Okay. So no need to go sit, learn or read line by line from the textbook. Just hear the story. Based on that, you can go with your exercise-based answers. Right? So once in a place in a town, there lived two boys, Ajay and Vijay. Okay, they were the main characters, heroes of the story. A small boys, maybe your juniors to you. What are their names? Ajay and Vijay, right? Their family was a very poor family, and they lost their father in a very young age, right? Now they were not able to go to school continuously as their mother were very struggling to the core to earn for their family, right? So they stopped going to the school, and they started to work in a garage. Garage means a mechanic shop, a car repair shop, right? So you would have seen so many boys like this, at a young age, to take the burden of the family, they used to work, right? So just like that, these twin brothers, they were twin brothers. So Ajay and Vijay went to one garage and they were assisting the main person in that garage. Then they were learning the repairing process of these automobiles, right? Right. There one lady professor will come to service her car, right? So now when she comes, she was the narrator of the story. So in your first lesson, that story was given as it was told by this professor, right? So this professor will come to this garage to service his car. Whenever she comes to the garage, what she will do? She used to sit in one place and to read the newspaper. And while she was waiting for her car to get repaired, they will get some time. These two boys had some good rapport, good understanding with that professor, right? So they used to talk, they used to discuss. This professor was a kind lady, and she used to ask so many things with that boys. How are they? Why they work? They came to work. What are their family situation? Right? Just like that, they had some good friendship. Very nice. One person having a concern about them. Right? So she used to give some things like sweets, chocolates, and like that. And now like that, she used to give. Once she gave one book for them to read. Right? At that time, they felt very sad. And this lady professor quite got surprised. Why all these items these two boys were accepting with a smile? Shirts they accepted, chocolates, the sweets and all they accepted. Why not this book? And she was astonished. And then she asked, why kids, why little children, why you are not accepting this? And that time these two boys replied, okay, ma'am, due to our family situation, we came to work. Right? We didn't go to the school, so we don't know to read. Very sad, children. See how your parents are providing a well-balanced education out of their hard work, right? Even though we complain on our parents, right? So most of us will do, right? See, when you think like that, think of these children who doesn't have parents, who doesn't have anyone to pay the fees for them to proceed on with their education, right? So like that we have to think, and we have to think very proud of our parents. Okay, now come to our story. These two boys told the professor, ma'am, we don't know to read. But these people were very quite interesting to learn these newspapers and storybooks. And this lady was a good friend of them. So without any hesitation, they asked, ma'am, please can you read the newspapers daily for us and some storybooks for us, please. So this lady was very kind enough lady, So she accepted. Because why she accepted, children, and there was a reason for it. These two boys were very active in the garage. They used to work in a very nice way, and whatever work she used to say to repair in the car, and whatever the repairs, the works given by the owner, they don't grumble. Grumble means what? Making complaints. So there are so many people who have everything with them and give on with so many complaints. But these two boys, though they are very poor, though they come from a very poor economical background, they never grumbled. They won't make any complaints. Whatever work they have to do, they will do it with responsibility, and they will learn with responsibility. These attitudes will be watched by this professor who would have got watched. See, this is how we have to get appreciation from the things. Appreciation won't come straightly from our elders, right? Through action also it will come. Only as these two boys have done their work in a very responsible way without any grumbling, this professor, though she was very busy, she accepted to tell the stories for them. So now the boys asked, no ma'am, please come and read the newspapers. But the boys told, but we don't get any free time, we will be working in the garage now. But when can we read this newspaper, and when can we hear the stories from you? And she gave one idea, and both discussed, three of them discussed, ma'am, by 4 o'clock we will get a break, evening tea snacks break. At that time if you come, we can sit with you and we can have the break along with you hearing the newspapers and story news, right? Okay, this was decided and the plan was set. So from the next day, next week, what the lady used to do, she used to come with the story books or some newspapers, right? She used to sit in one place, and these two boys during that break times, they would sit and listen nicely with a happy feel on their face, right? So they will used to hear the story. This went on for a long time. So seeing their face when they heard the stories, this lady professor felt very happy, right? When we do help to someone, that seeing the face of the people getting the help will make us happy, no? So like that, this lady professor was very happy. So this went on for some months, and after that time, due to this physical inability, the lady professor changed, appointed one driver for the car. Okay, so she stopped going to the garage. So both the contact between these Ajay and Vijay and the professor got cut. So they were separated, and this driver used to go to the garage, right? So days went, years rolled by, and after 10 years, this driver, that time it would have been a new driver, right? One day this driver went and asked this lady professor, right? Where they, in a mechanic shop, in a garage, the car of the professor was given for getting repaired, right? So this man, when he went to repair, the driver of the lady professor went to that garage, and there one man had inquired about this lady. Okay, so this driver came to the professor, ma'am, I went to one mechanic shop today. Its name is Good Luck Garage. That's what I have written here as key terms. There the owner of that garage inquired very interestingly on you, and she asked how is she teaching in the college still now, is she very good, how she is looking, like that he inquired about you, ma'am. Like that this driver was reporting to them. And hearing this driver, what he said, the lady professor got very, who is that man? She was thinking, will he be one of my students? Will he be a relative of mine? Like that she was thinking, right? So who is this? So who will be the person who was inquiring about me like this? So it will be a normal inquisitiveness, no? Who is that person thinking about me? Like, then she wanted to go to the garage. So the very next day, she went to the garage and she saw a very beautiful room, a modest and modern room where there were sofa, and then she was thinking, this might be one of my students. So I must be I'm going to see one of my students here. Okay, like that, so many thought processes were going on inside this lady professor's mind. Okay, so at that time one boy came, a handsome boy came, right, with neat proper dressings, And when as he entered the room, he greeted, "Madam, good morning. How are you? How is your life going on?" And this lady was not able to identify this man, right? And who are you? What is your name? Like that, this lady asked, right? "Ma'am, please have your coffee." This boy was creating that suspense, right? "Have your coffee, ma'am." Right? At that time he was smiling. No, there was a dimple on his cheek. Right? Dimple means, you know, there will be one small what is it, press over here. Right? Seeing this dimple, that lady got identified who was that boy. So he went into a flashback. Right? Then she asked, "Who are you?" "Ajay or Vijay." Right? Then this boy got enlightened on his face and he said, "Ma'am, I am Ajay." Right? So he accepted. Right. Now, boy, how are you? How you are looking very good. You are earning in a very good way. How this all had happened? And then he started to telling the story. Now, reversal of the game. Before this professor will say the story, boys will hear. Now boy is the boy who is grown up now. He is going to tell the story. The ma'am is listening. Right, "Ma'am, you are the one to help me a lot. Because of you, we are there in this situation." Now this lady got very surprised. "What help did I do you?" Right? "I didn't help you in any way." "Ma'am, what you are saying like this? You had said us so many stories, moral stories, and you have spared your time with me. Because of that, we got so many good deeds in our mind as our attitudes. So this was a real thing had happened in our life. Once what happened, you know, ma'am, so many elders taught to us to become a good, rich person. We have to cross a desert, and in that desert there will be so many precious stones, very costly stones will be available there. After picking up the stones, you can go to the town at the other side of the desert, and you can sell that precious stones in that town, and some business people will come and buy it with a good rate, with good money, and you can become a good person." This was the advice said to us by elders over here, ma'am. So me and Vijay, who was his another twin brother, right? So we were traveling with all food and water, and once we started to travel through the desert, and we were early in the morning, the sun was not that much burning. We were traveling, and once we stopped at the half of the desert, and we had some hunger. The sun was on the top, so he ate some juice, and once we traveled quite a lot of distance. We had entirely traveled the distance of the desert. Then only we realized we traveled only a halfway, and while the travel there were so many stones on the desert. We picked up in our bags. Once the bags became full and it was very heavy, and we were tired also. So Vijay was very tired, and as the bag was heavy, he threw away the bags and with the stones, and he went back. But I was so determined, and I don't want to lose my work. So even though our food was got emptied, with that hunger I travelled through the other part of the desert, crossed the desert with the heavy stone bags, and went to the town to sell it. Right. Then there I didn't know anyone. I have to stay in a dharmashala. Dharmashala is a place where they will allow you without any rent, and they will give you food there, right? And then there I stayed, and by the evening the town people came for the business, and the stones were sold out with a good money. And there only I realized the stones were turned into diamonds. That is, the stone what he picked up from the desert itself are diamonds. So that precious stones were identified by the people, business people in the town, and it was sold to them. So this is how we became millionaires, man. This is how Ajay completed his story. Right? Now once he finished telling the story, he was quite happy. There was success feel on his face. Seeing the success feel, he said, "Ma'am, all this determination and willpower came to us only because of the stories you told to us, and there was a person who had a concern on us." Right? With that attitude only I was traveling continuously, ma'am. So thank you for the help. So the boy finished the story like this. Then seeing this happiness, the professor got very happy. One boy was there who got success just because of me. So I was very happy. That man, she was thinking in that. I was very happy. With that happiness, she just patted the boy on his back and left the place with appreciation. So there ends the story, my children. So what do you learn from the story? And one another thing, there will be a word called automobile diploma. With that money he got, no, Ajay and Vijay, with that money they learned this diploma course. Right? With that diploma learning only, they started the new garage with the name Good Luck Garage. There only this lady's driver came. Right? So this is the flashback of the story. Right now, what do you learn from the story? So your book says these two. If you hard work, that hard work should go with determination. If you hard work, if you get failure once, you should not stop there. With determination, you have to continue. But if that happens in your life, for sure you will get success. So not only this, children, you can write any more, right? Like for what is that? You should not fed up with your poorness, right? And you should appreciate others. Like that, whatever good values you understood from this lesson, you can write in your examination. PDF format and notes for this lesson would have got attached to along with this video. Learn well and attend the exam in a good way. Thank you.